Welcome back to movementprofessional.com. So today I'm going to demonstrate a version of closed chain mobility using a band against the post. So I'm going to do overhead banded power position. So the power position without the band would just be to bend the knees, keep the feet planted, but don't hinge at the hips. So it's basically just knee flexion while you're maintaining the pelvis right under the ribs. So this would be a position that would be common to go through with Olympic lifting or any type of push pressing. So we're going to work on this, which helps work on ankle dorsiflexion, but we're going to do this while we have the shoulders overhead to also work on our overhead position. So we're going to use the band to close the chain basically by locking the arms in place. Now, although the band has a little bit of mobility to it, it gives us a reference for keeping the arms overhead. And then as we have the arms overhead, we're going to go into this power position. So I'm going to keep walking myself forward, and the band's going to want to pull me back, so I have to be strong in the core, and I want to keep reaching the arms up to the ceiling. And then I'm going to find this barrier where I'm trying to dip down into that power position, and I'm just going to breathe here. Okay, so I want to make sure my head doesn't come down, arms are staying in line with the ears. I'm going to try to breathe into the chest, breathe into the upper back. Exhale, pull myself a little bit deeper while I keep the arms reaching up. So this should feel like some work. So I'm directing my knees a little bit more bent, directing myself into more dorsiflexion, but at the same time I'm trying to make sure that the elbows don't bend, and I'm directing the fists towards the ceiling. So I may do this for reps where I come in and out of it, or I can hang out here for a minute or two and just let the breathing and the isometric muscle contractions deepen the position for me. Okay? So the idea is to try to work on this overhead position while I'm sinking deeper into the ankles without losing my pelvic position. So I don't want the tailbone to tuck. I want to kind of sink straight down while the arms reach straight overhead. So it's a tough position, but it could be a very valuable position if you're doing any overhead work, or if you're going to be doing any Olympic lifting where you have to kind of work on the upright torso in that power position.